Hi, this is Charles Benoit with Reggae Steady Ska, your #1 source internationally for all things reggae, rocksteady, and ska. Here with our little segment we call Your New Favorite Band, and I want to introduce you to my new favorite band, soon to be your new favorite band, well, singer, because she's with a, she'll explain, Shniece McMenamin. Good morning, Shniece.
Hey, good morning. I hope you're well.
Oh, fantastic! In the house, loving this. You've got a brand new record out on Evergreen Recordings called Disco Deception. First of all, how pumped are you about this? Tell me a little bit about this whole. You've got this your debut record, and it's killer.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for a while for this to happen, so I'm just elated for to be able to actually just put something out there of my own, because I've been doing music for so many years, and the last time something came out was like 2010, I think. So for me, it's really great. I mean, I had some features. I've had features on people's albums, like Prince Fatty, Monkey Chayam, a Brazilian artist. But since I haven't done any solo things, so this is just, I'm just so excited to have this going out.
Well, you should be. It's a fabulous album. Viewers of this blog and people who read the Reggae Steady blog know that I was a big fan of your song Deep Sleep on Prince Fatty's album In the Viper's Shadow. Oh, love that song. So I was glad when I heard you were doing this, I had to talk to you a little bit about it. You've worked for years with a lot of artists with your band, your soul band, Drizabone?
Drizabone Soul Family.
Oh, Drizabone Soul Foundation. I have got to find out a little bit more about the band. Don't know it well, but the people that you've opened and shared the stage with, including one of my personal favorites, Shaka Khan, and Sister Sledge. I mean, come on. How long have you been doing this? Have you been out there on the road with other bands? And your
Wow, I've been doing this from a young age. So I joined Drizabone when I was 16, actually, and started going on the road with them from the age of like 17, 18. So for me, that was I was kind of thrown in at the deep end, because I'd never really performed like that. I'd done a few things back home with like home sound systems and friends and stuff, but never really got a chance to perform on big stages like the Jazz Cafe and Ronnie Scott's and stuff like that. So for me as a young person, it was like, wow, this is a possibility of a musical career, you know? So yeah, I mean, I love Drizabone so much, and it's actually a funny story because the first single they released, I was actually named after, and then they ended up reforming the band, and I got involved with the band. So I don't know if you know the song "I Love Your Smile" by Shniece.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was named after Shniece. So coincidentally, to then be singing with them on the stage, it was kind of like fate. It was meant to be, you know?
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting too that you're known for your work in a soul band, and yet you choose to release as your debut a reggae EP, because it's definitely that. Where does that come from?
So I've grown up. My dad's a big fan of reggae, so I've grown up.
Good man. Raised you right.
Yes, he loves reggae so much, and so I kind of grew up listening to reggae, kind of being around sound systems. And then when I was a bit older in my teenage years, I kind of met up with a few sound systems from my hometown, Northampton. So Troopers, and we did loads of things with Luciano and the Wailing Souls. So that was like a really amazing thing to do at like 15. So yeah, that started me off in the right direction.
That would be an amazing thing to do at any age.
Yeah, obviously, but that's why I love reggae. So
let's talk about some of the tracks you've chosen to do, because on this debut release, you're doing covers of classic soul tunes reimagined with a reggae vibe, and it's a very cool selection. I always am intrigued by what covers people choose to do, because it says a lot more about them. And you chose some obscure tunes, but also by some of the greatest voices in R&B. You have the song "Take Me As I Am," an old Lynn Collins song from the James Brown Band. 90% of Me Is You, a Gwen McRae song. Fever, which a lot of people know, but I think you got a little saucier version than Peggy Lee. You Got What I Wanted by Tina Turner. And my favorite song on the album, Love Me Right, a Laverne Baker cover. Why'd you choose these songs? And wasn't there a huge intimidation factor?
Well, Mike Prince Fatty will tell you that I spent a lot of time on the vocals, a lot of time on the vocals. I just we started off with like demos with bass and drums and kind of guitar, and we did that at the Ironworks studio in Brighton and also in Harlesden as well. And that was really, for me, every time he layered a bit more of the instruments on top, I was like, oh no, it's not good enough. I need to do it again. So I just had to keep redoing the vocals until I really felt like, okay, that's fine. And sometimes with some of them, I had to just let them go and just say, okay, I can't really do any more, you know, but they were really hard songs to follow and hard acts to follow as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that if he gave you the chance right now to get back in the studio, like all artists, you'd say, just one more take. Just one more take.
Just one more. Yeah. But
so tell me,
sorry, go on.
This album's going to be coming out soon. And where are people going to be able to find it? Because I know they're going to want to add this to their summer playlist.
So the first single, Take Me As I Am, is coming out on the 29th of May. And the EP itself will be released on the 19th of June. You'll be able to find it on all digital platforms, so Spotify, Apple Music. I'll heavily be promoting it on my social media as well. And it's Shniece Music if you want to follow and find. But yeah, I'm just really excited about this release, and I just want to know and see what other people's reactions are. And so far yours has been great, so thank you.
Well, trust me, my reaction is going to be what everybody else's reaction is, because Shniece McMenamin is my new favorite band. It's going to be your new favorite band. Look for her new album, Disco Deception. As she said, the single's dropping on the 29th of May. The album's coming out 19th of June. You're going to be listening to it all summer because it's going to be your new favorite band. I want to thank you, Shniece, for being here today.
Thank you so much.
And I want to thank everybody for listening. Again, I'm Charles Benoit for Reggae Steady Ska. See you here again soon.